Morning peeps, I'm back for a quick 10-minute Sunday review, and it's not going to be quite as good as Steve-O and FPL Let's Have a Beers probably, because they've travelled to a graveyard to do theirs. I think they're doing live reactions from a graveyard which will be recorded and put out later. It might already be there now. So anyway, I had to come on and do a quick review because I just watched a Chelsea match and I'm really hyped up. You know, absolutely fantastic performance from all of them. Almost even Jackson. The rest of them, absolutely fantastic. Fantastic performance. Casado, Lavia, Cucurella kept Salah quiet. Palmer was putting balls all over the place. Madueke was really tricky. Neto, superb. All of them, absolutely fantastic. I know Liverpool have just won the title, but that was a really... If it played like that against Ipswich the other day, we wouldn't even be talking about top five. It would be a given. Those points are dropped against Ipswich the other day. Disgusting. Anyway, peeps, I've got my new microphone on. I asked if people preferred it. 90% of people said they did, except for somebody who said it was absolutely rubbish, and someone else reckoned I sound like a villain out of Dark Knight Rises, or one of those Batman movies. I think it's a villain with a mask over his face and he sounds really muffled. So I don't know if that was a good review or a bad review of my microphone, peeps. But I'd take it, because sounding like a villain sounds good to me, you know what I mean? So anyway, let's have a quick look. Now, Mbeumo, I woke up, checked the Sporting Life website, saw it was 4-0, rubbed my hands together, and as per usual when it's like that, when you open it up, you find your player hasn't actually done anything. I think it happened to Steve-O the other week, didn't it, with Salah? With Saka, he was doing a live reveal, looked at the score, saw Arsenal score 5, opened it up, and Saka had came off with nothing after 57 minutes. So more of the same for me today. But then I went on to this site here, the FPL team, and saw that in fact he did get awarded a dodgy assist. And we can see it here. After review, the assist for Brentford's third goal is awarded to Mbeumo. His shot rebounded to Sade. But some are saying it wasn't even a shot. But, you know, other people are saying it's a Mark Southerns assist. Now he's in charge. But it does seem to be the popular players that do tend to get these kind of things. You know, FPL Towers, I think, like to keep people happy and engaged. So they're more likely to give an assist to somebody who's owned by about 50% of the playing population, if they can. Anyway. So, did we make the right captain choice? I think so. I think so. I mean, Isaac got a late goal. Bowen scored. But when you see that Brentford scored 4 goals, I think the logic behind it was pretty much fine behind Captain Mbeumo. So I'm not unhappy about my captain choice this week. Obviously, owners of Bowen and Isaac got an extra 8 points for their bravery, because it always is brave when you're going for a differential captain. It's not an easy thing to do, is it? It's always risky. And as for that prick Wan-Bissaka, who got 0 on my bench because he missed the only game the entire season, was the game I had him on my bench boost, he got an assist and thankfully didn't get a clean sheet as well. But my transfer for Bowen for a -4 kind of paid off, didn't it? In fact, every time I've taken a hit this season, I've had a really great game week, and I've only taken about 5. But it's really good. But unfortunately, I only have Mateta left. Most people have Mateta, the defender, whose name I always forget, and Sarr or Eze. So my rank is going to get worse. But this is my first time inside the top 50k this season. It might drop back to 55k or 60k if I'm unlucky. Hopefully not. Hopefully Mateta gets... hat-trick and all the others get sent off, but we shall see. I just hope Forest don't win. That's all I hope for, because of Chelsea. Really need them to lose. Right, we'll have a quick look at this content creator league, because there's been a lot of developments. A lot of developments this week. And Mark Sevens, who also took a hit. You see the 2 hit boys at the top. You've got to take those 4 points off, of course. But even so, we're still clear of all the others that didn't take hits this week. Because the hits were likely for Bowen. I think Mark took one for Visser. And that paid off as well. So Mark's on 68. He's doing really well considering his big mess up with his free hit the other day, which might in fact have ended up helping him, funnily enough. But it's funny how things work out, isn't it? But he's only got 2 left. I've only got 1 left, which isn't good. And Wag has got 3 left. And Wag, 2 left. Is it 3? Why is it 13? 12 out of 13. How does that work? Anyway, Wag here, who we said had a big disadvantage because she was on 0 after Friday night when City did quite well, has completely turned it around and is now on 55 points because she's one of the very few people who never bought Saka. And she did buy Saka. Apologies, peeps, apologies. But she kept Palmer anyway. And Palmer came good. 9 points. I was thinking before Palmer scored how useless the bonus system was, because he was fantastic today. Absolutely fantastic. And he deserved bonus points. But I much prefer the man of the match system, where somebody can get bonus points for being really great at football, even though they didn't get any FPL points. You know, it's like rewarded people twice, isn't it? Sometimes you get, Wood was famous for that. He'd get like 1 touch in the whole match, score a tap-in, and end up getting 3 bonus points as well. You know, I don't like that. I prefer to see people play well in the match, get the bonus points, even if they haven't actually contributed FPL-wise up to that point. Anyway, so Wag had Evan Nielsen, Conser, Bowen as captain, and Palmer. So she's done really well. And Late Riser, who was top after Saturday, is now fallen away rapidly. Fallen right away. Because I know he captained De Bruyne, who was the best captain choice, wasn't he? With 11. It wasn't in the end very far with Bowen, Isaac, and even Mbeumo. You know, it's only an extra, 6 points over Mbeumo, so it's good, but not game-changing as such. And Late Riser does not own Mbeumo, and he does not own Bowen either. So, but again, he's one of these ones. Munoz, Sarr, Mateta. Munoz, Sarr, Mateta. Remember that, peeps. We have a new Dunk Concert Winks. Munoz, Sarr, Mateta. Because they've all got them, apart from Wag and me. You know, I bet you could click down here and you're going to see Munoz, Sarr, Eze. My theory's not worked, peeps. My theory's not worked. Munoz, Sarr, Mateta. Harry. At least Harry's got them. As he took a hit, but he's doing pretty bad still. Mikalenkovic and whatever his Palace players. He hasn't got any Palace players. I thought I was doing badly with none. With 1. He hasn't got any. Milinkovic, how did he manage to get rid of all them? He's got Sarr on his bench. He took out Mateta and Eze. Wow. Wow. Jumped the gun. You jumped the gun, Az. You've gone too soon. Hopefully you haven't. Hopefully they all blank. Here's Fabio, Munoz, Sarr and Eze. So remember that, peeps. Munoz, Sarr, Mateta. We've all got them, except they haven't. So, that's about it for today. That's about it. Like I said, short and sweet. I haven't got very long. And we'll have a quick look at the bonus points. So Man United 4-3. Shah, that's 2 goals. Shah. I think he scored the other day as well, didn't he? I think he did. Nobody owns him. Visser got a goal. 4 different assists. Ahmad scored. Well, when did he come back? Mount scored. Jesus, it's like the land that man forgot, isn't it? We had all these people come out of the woodwork. Ahmad and Mount. Is that Mount's first goal? Own goal. Shaw, even Shaw's got a goal. Look. Unbelievable, Pete. Unbelievable. Yet Flecken only made 2 saves. 2. And he conceded 3 goals. Who the hell's that? Only made 3. He let in more than he saved. The United keeper. And Shade, however you pronounce it, still only got the same bonus points as Garnacho. Goal and assist for Garnacho. Got booked as well. I see would have had all 3. Now Brighton, Newcastle. I think Mitoma didn't play, did he? Shah got an assist. Nothing for young Murphy. Did Murphy play? I don't even know if Murphy played. Let's have a look at the lineup for the Newcastle match. I was a bit worried about Murphy because he's a lot of teams, isn't he, still? Oh, he did play 56 minutes. Got the hook. Got the hook for Gordon after 56 minutes. What minute did they score in? 89th minute, penalty. I don't know, peeps. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty... I don't think it would have made much difference to the rank, to be honest. Not much difference. Where are we? Back here. West Ham and Tottenham. Obert scored. He was all the rage a few weeks ago, wasn't he? He had one big game. Wan-Bissaka assist. Tells, it's quite a decent player, that Tell, isn't he? Obert got the only 1 goal. So Tottenham weren't too terrible, it looks like. No, look, we've got player stats. Let's look at player stats. Never looked at these, really. Owen head and shoulders above everyone else for expected goals. But, yeah. And then the Chelsea-Liverpool match. Superb. It's absolutely superb, peeps. Enzo. This is why Palmer doesn't get so many points now, because they tweaked Enzo's position, didn't they? And a lot of people bought Enzo in before wildcard. And I think it was about 4.6 million or something like that, wasn't he? And he was having a decent run. It's proved he was actually a reasonable good pick, I think, wasn't he? Was a reasonably good thing. And I think Wag has still got him. I mean, you talk about bench points. Look at this for Wags. He's got Enzo on the bench with 10 points. First sub. Colwell nearly kept a clean sheet, didn't they? Very, very nearly kept a clean sheet. So anyway, peeps, that's about it. And I am expecting trouble tomorrow because I do not have the name of the person I've forgotten in defence. Even though I repeat the mantra, Dunk Conser Winks for Palace, I can't do it with Palace because I can't remember the defender's name. I always get it mixed up. It's not Munoz, is it? What's his name? See? I just don't know his name. Don't know his name, peeps. Tell me his name. Munoz. It is Munoz. I always get him mixed up with a Fulham striker. Anyway, I'm off now. Go and watch Steve-O and FPL have a beer in the graveyard because I think that's where their teams belong. Because they won't own Palmer. They've probably had a shocker. And I'm really looking forward to watching that one. I think they were going to one of the big cemeteries. It did actually say you have to pay to go in one of them, which is weird, isn't it? Having to pay to go into a cemetery. Anyway, peeps, I'll talk to you all later. And like and subscribe. And I'll be back at the end of the week and try and work out what to do for next week, which looks extremely tricky. Anyway, so cheers for now then, peeps. And I'll talk to you all later. Okay then, bye for now.